Hello, Jungkook fans. What if we told you that one simple walk without a performance, without a stage, and without saying a single word has everyone asking the same unbelievable question? Did Jungkook choose the wrong career? A single moment has sparked a massive discussion among fans, with many believing that if he hadn't become one of the world's biggest music stars, he could have dominated the fashion industry as a top runway model. But what exactly did people see that made them react this way? Today, we're breaking down the viral conversation, the hidden details behind Jungkook's effortless presence, and why millions of fans can't stop imagining an entirely different future for the Golden Manny. So make sure you stay with us until the very end. Have you ever watched someone take just a few steps, and suddenly found yourself questioning whether they chose the right career? That's exactly what happened when new footage of Jungkook began circulating among fans. There were no dramatic stage effects, no flashy choreography, and no elaborate performance setup. Just Jungkook, walking with a calm expression, effortless confidence, and a presence that instantly captured everyone's attention. Within moments, one conversation began spreading across fan communities: the idea that if Jungkook had never become a global music superstar, he might have become one of the fashion industry's biggest runway icons instead. What makes this moment so fascinating isn't simply his appearance, it's the energy he carries without even trying. Every step feels controlled, every movement looks natural rather than rehearsed. His posture remains relaxed, yet powerful. Instead of forcing attention, he somehow attracts it effortlessly. That quiet confidence is exactly what many luxury fashion houses search for when choosing models to represent their collections. Sometimes, charisma isn't something that can be taught, it's simply something a person naturally possesses. As fans continued sharing their reactions, one comment quickly stood out from the rest. It suggested that professional models should be grateful Jungkook chose music as his career, because if he had entered the modeling world instead, he would have been a serious competitor on every runway. While clearly written with humor, the message reflects something fans have noticed for years. Jungkook has repeatedly demonstrated that his influence extends far beyond music. Whether he's performing on stage, appearing at fashion events, or simply walking into a venue, his presence leaves a lasting impression. Of course, this isn't the first time Jungkook has sparked conversations like this. Throughout the years, he's consistently become the center of attention whenever he appears in fashion campaigns, magazine editorials, airport looks, or luxury brand events. Fashion critics and fans alike often point out how naturally he carries designer pieces without making them feel overwhelming. Rather than letting the clothes define him, he somehow makes every outfit feel uniquely his own. That's an incredibly rare quality in both entertainment and fashion. Looking at the recent footage, it's easy to understand why so many viewers immediately thought about the runway. His pace isn't rushed. His shoulders stay relaxed. His gaze remains focused ahead without appearing overly intense. Even the smallest details, from the rhythm of his walk to the way his outfit moves with each step, create an image that feels surprisingly editorial. It almost resembles a luxury fashion show where confidence matters more than exaggerated movements. Interestingly, this kind of reaction says as much about Jungkook's evolution as it does about his visual appeal. Fans have watched him grow from an energetic teenager into an artist whose confidence has become remarkably refined. That transformation isn't just visible in his performances, it's present in the way he carries himself during everyday appearances. The maturity, composure, and self-assurance he now displays seem completely effortless, making even ordinary moments feel memorable. Another reason this discussion resonates so strongly is because Jungkook has always blurred the lines between music and fashion. Modern pop stars are no longer judged solely by their voices or performances. Image, personal style, confidence, and authenticity all play major roles in shaping an artist's identity. Jungkook appears to understand this balance perfectly. He never seems to be trying too hard to impress anyone, yet people continue talking about him long after each appearance ends. What's especially remarkable is that these conversations weren't driven by a planned promotional campaign or an official runway debut. They emerged organically, simply because people were genuinely captivated by what they saw. In today's fast-moving digital world, where audiences scroll past countless videos every minute, capturing attention without saying a single word has become incredibly difficult. Yet somehow, Jungkook managed to do exactly that. Some fans even pointed out that real runway models spend years mastering posture, timing, facial expressions, and movement. Watching Jungkook naturally display many of those same qualities led people to wonder whether modeling could have become another successful path for him. While no one can know how that alternate career might have unfolded, it's understandable why the idea feels believable. His combination of elegance, confidence, and commanding presence fits surprisingly well within the world of high fashion. Still, perhaps that's exactly what makes Jungkook so unique. Rather than belonging to just one industry, he possesses qualities that allow him to thrive across multiple creative worlds. Music gave him a global stage, but moments like this remind everyone that talent isn't always limited to a single profession. Sometimes a simple walk can reveal a completely different side of an artist that fans hadn't fully appreciated before. Whether someone views this as playful fan admiration or as genuine recognition of his modeling potential, one thing is becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. Jungkook continues creating unforgettable moments without relying on elaborate performances or carefully scripted appearances. Sometimes all it takes is a few quiet steps, and suddenly millions of people are imagining an entirely different version of his career. That alone speaks volumes about the extraordinary presence he brings wherever he goes, on stage, in fashion, or simply walking forward with the confidence that has become unmistakably his own. Perhaps the biggest reason this conversation continues to gain momentum is because Jungkook has developed a reputation for making almost anything look effortless. Whether he's stepping onto a concert stage in front of thousands of fans or simply arriving at an event surrounded by cameras, there is a consistency in the way he presents himself. That consistency creates trust among fans. They know they're about to witness another memorable moment, even if nothing extraordinary is supposed to happen. It's also worth remembering that fashion isn't only about wearing expensive clothing. Designers often say that the person wearing the outfit is what truly brings a collection to life. A perfectly tailored jacket or an elegant coat can easily lose its impact if the individual lacks confidence. Jungkook seems to understand this naturally. Instead of overpowering the clothing, he allows every piece to complement his personality. That's why so many of his looks become talking points across social media almost immediately. Another interesting detail is how fans focus on his expressions. During this particular walk, there are no exaggerated poses or dramatic smiles. His expression remains calm, composed, and almost effortless, creating an air of mystery that draws viewers in. Ironically, that understated approach often leaves a stronger impression than trying too hard to stand out. It's a reminder that true confidence doesn't always announce itself loudly, sometimes it speaks through silence. Many longtime fans also believe this confidence didn't appear overnight. They've watched Jungkook overcome years of intense performances, global tours, interviews, and constant public attention. Every experience seems to have shaped him into someone who feels increasingly comfortable in his own skin. That personal growth is now visible in ways that go beyond music. Even a simple entrance or a casual walk reflects years of experience standing under the world's spotlight. This moment also highlights something unique about Jungkook's influence. He inspires conversations across completely different communities. Music fans admire his artistry. Fashion enthusiasts appreciate his style. Photographers often praise how naturally he connects with the camera. Even people who don't closely follow K-pop sometimes stop to watch simply because of the undeniable presence he brings to every appearance. That kind of crossover appeal is exceptionally rare. In many ways, perhaps the biggest compliment isn't whether Jungkook could become a successful model. It's the fact that people can genuinely imagine him succeeding in an entirely different industry without hesitation. That speaks volumes about his versatility, professionalism, and ability to leave lasting impressions wherever he goes. While music will always remain at the center of his career, moments like this remind everyone that some stars possess a presence so distinctive, it transcends the boundaries of any single profession. And maybe that's why this discussion feels different from the countless compliments celebrities receive every day. It isn't simply about saying that Jungkook is handsome or stylish. It's about recognizing a quality that cannot be measured by awards, charts, or sales numbers. Presence, the ability to command attention without asking for it, is one of the rarest traits an entertainer can have. Jungkook continues to prove that sometimes the loudest statement is made without saying a single word, and perhaps that's exactly why fans can't stop imagining what could have been if he had ever stepped onto a runway instead of a concert stage. So, what do you think? Could Jungkook have become one of the world's biggest supermodels if he had chosen fashion instead of music, or do you believe the stage was always where he truly belonged? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below because we'd love to hear your opinion. If you enjoyed this video and want more exclusive Jungkook updates, inspiring stories, and the latest fan discussions, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to Jungkook fans, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next upload. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.